Hello, my friends. I am coloring in the world of flowers, and I started this one. I thought it was really neat, these jars. I thought they would be so much fun, and I started with the different colors of pastels, castle art, foxglove, and armilius. Number 10 and 11 for the pink flowers. And then I used, I'm working with Prismacolors for the green instead of the pastels. And this is one, a 1020 cerulean green, moss green 1097, Kelly green 1096, and then for the two flowers I used angelic castle art 29 and Verdi 28, and I used a little bit of Pearly number 49 in this bottom flower. I colored it all in a lighter color, and then I went over it with the heavier and just spots. And I also used this blush rose for these flowers here. And so we're working on right now the hearts and the branch across here. And I was thinking of, I'm just going to come in with the angelic green around the outside of it. Like that. Just going to color each and every one of these. And I'm going to leave that open for right now. At first, when I looked at the book, I don't know, I was like, I don't think I want this book. But I had ordered 3 different ones. And so that probably affected my thoughts, because once I sat down and just slowly looked at this book, I decided I absolutely love this book. I don't know what I was thinking of. And so this is, I think, the 3rd page I've colored in it, but it's just a fun book. I love coloring flowers. Let me get a sharper. Some of Castle Arts are just, only way I can explain it are they're very dry. And they don't have much oil or wax in them, so You just have to work a little harder. But I ordered a new set of pastels that I've been hearing a lot about, and they're actually quite reasonable. I think I paid $34 for however many I got with this set with Castle Art. So we always think if it costs more, it must be better. You get what you pay for. But I've had some pretty good people say this new set, and tomorrow I will actually review them and we'll color with them. And then I'll tell you what they are. But I've heard that they're really close to Prisma and some of the higher quality pencils. So I'm really excited to try that. But I'll show you what they are tomorrow or later today, because they'll be here from Amazon usually late in the afternoon. And I thought if they're closer to Prisma, they're so much easier on your hands and they blend so much better. And Hobart, I've heard them say they're close to Hobart too. So we'll see. We'll see if they are or if they are not. That's one thing about it. Everybody's got a different opinion about stuff. And I love pastels. I just love them. I just enjoy them so much. I like coloring with everything, but there's something about pastels that just make me happy. And I've used my Castle Arts in every pastel picture that I've painted, so it's not like I don't like these. I'm not saying anything, it's just the more you color and you get used to certain things that you really like my favorite right now above everything is Prisma. And I just did not like them at all. When I first started coloring, I thought they were just horrible. Why did I buy these things? But I think the more I've used them with other things, the more I like them. I just saw a spot I didn't color in. Okay, so I'm going to, these are a little bit different, so I wanted to put these on the side. I wanted to get all this done and then come down to these bottles. I just think these little bottles are so cute. I think I'll just shade these a little bit right at the top. Maybe right right in there. Got to decide what color to make this branch. I think it's like a little tree. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning and the sun is coming through the side of this window. And I've never filmed this early in the morning to see how my results would be as far as you being able to see the colors better. So I thought I'd give it a try before I get started in my day. Now this, you can hardly see it even right here, but it does add a little more to your kind of like that. So my little arrows, maybe we'll make them try doing some blue. And this is just Larkspur 39. And we'll go ahead and do the little arrow part too in blue. Okay. So let's see what we got here. In the pastels, are we going to have to switch over to... I'm just going to try and see. I don't know about that one. It's kind of light. Let's see what else we got. We got carnation. Let's see if... Carnation would be a little bit darker. And this is cream rose. I think we're just going to I'm not liking it. It's just not. Okay. These don't, I use my hand because these just don't chip and make little teeny bits at all. So let's go with the moss green. I think I want it to stand out. And I think this will work better. Yeah, I like that better. Better than peanut butter. Got out a line there a little bit. Now I'm going to use this to come down in here. Like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. We're just going to do this whole little branch. And it's got some little drippings from these, so I guess that's what they're making to put in their bottle is from these. I don't know. These little hearts must be full of something. The sun finally came out. We've had so much rain, and it's supposed to be raining every day. I'm enjoying this perfect weather. As far as temperatures. This little tree has just a couple of leaves on it. So I'm going to leave just a little bit on the top of the leaves to come in with another color. Then we got this little branch that's coming out. And it's wrapped around this little jar. And I'm going to do the same with these. Leave just a little spot for a different color. Oh, that's a raindrop. I couldn't figure out, or a drop, whatever that was. It's like, what is that? Okay. And I don't know where this little vine is coming from. It's just something different, or we'll figure it out. And now we got another little branch that's coming out. It's holding the spoons. Okay. I'm going to sharpen this just a little bit. To get in here with these little leaves. Like that. And we'll come down and finish this one. almost to the bottom. Okay, let's see. I think it's just the bottom of the tree. We got just a little bit of greenery down here. So let's use, what do we got? Kelly green and Sildone green. We use this in that little plant over there with the flowers. Yeah. I was out trying to pull some of the weeds and that crazy grass that grows real tall. Don't even know if it's really grass, but whatever it's called. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's so many little bitty ones coming up. And unless you spray them, it's hard to get to them. You have to wait till they get big enough to pull them. And all of our rain, which I'm not complaining about because I like the rain. And I think, where did I put that moss green? Let's darken the very bottoms of these a little bit. Just a little so that they look a little different. All right, so now we just got to come back up and finish this little vine with Kelly green. It'll make this look a little bit different. Like that. Then we'll just get the side of it with this lighter green. that. Now I was thinking, let's see. It's funny, this pencil, this is the darkest one, but the pencil color is lighter. So I always go by the lead in the pencil, not by the pencil color. I'm just trying to darken it a little bit. So I was thinking these should be little pink drops. These two colors are too close together. Because whatever that is, it's dripping pink from it. Okay, all right, now we're getting down to the fun stuff that I need to finish. All this, so I think I'm going to use a pastel, and this is Daylily 23, just on the edge here. Okay, so now we got this little jar. I think, let's try Delphinium number 33. Let's try that. For the glass part, I'm just going to leave the center white, like that. So let's do this little funnel too. I'm just going to do this top part so it looks more like glass, and I think what's in this is the juice from the hearts. I'm going to try the darker one now. Go right around the edge. Just like that. Trying to leave that little light spot right in the center. I'm going to clean up that. Get all the crumbs off of it. So I'm going to save this one for like the glass where you could see through it. Like I think this part, like you could see through this glass. on this upper part anyway. Making it darker on the edges. And then just get real light as we come into the center. Just barely coloring it. It's kind of like that. Let's see how that works. Oh, look, we left these out. Do you notice how I always say we did? All right. Because you're supposed to be watching me and telling me what I don't do. So I think we use this green, the castle art. To color that. Okay. So that's getting very pretty. Now we're just lightening it up. Just letting the pencil kind of do it, not putting any pressure now. I want that white to kind of shine through there. But I don't want it to be white. I'm just letting it, just barely. But on the edges, it can be very blue. That is one pretty blue. Okay. I was thinking doing this part of the jar. Do the sides really dark and then let it just lighten up as it gets to the center. Like that. I'm just looking to see if there's any other place, but I don't think so. So now we kind of got waves. So I'm just using that Lark's 39 to kind of bring in I'm just going to outline it for now because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Let it start taking its own form. Maybe we'll put some other colors in it. Kind of like that. So I'm letting that little sharp point on my pencil, because if you turn it, you'll see a little point. Where it'll just start making these little marks like you were writing. So I think I'm going to add a little purple into that. And this is Heather 41. Come up around that dark line. Just trying to make little strokes. It just gives a different effect than if you try to just color it in, because you can still leave some of the white. And I'm liking that effect. I like it a lot. It's soft and it's pretty. So let's do, I'm going to sharpen it. Oh, let's start it here. So let's make sure you leave white. And even with the purple, we don't want to cover up the white, all of it. I want to see those pencil marks. Just making strokes. If there's any real white spots, then we'll go back over them. But I want the blue and the purple to show. Just like that. Makes a very pretty color. Cover up that bottle so I quit looking. I don't see all of that because that's a whole different thing. So I hope it turns out pretty as it seems like it's going to be. All right, we just got a couple more of these. Okay. I'm liking it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do this purple right at the rim of this little bottle. And then I'll do these little circles, egg-shaped things in the blue. Maybe I'll do the blue and the purple and the blue. That'll be pretty. So now I think we're going to do the little pearls in a pink. And I got to decide what color to do these little things on this bottle. I'm thinking maybe we'll do it in our blue. Cover them up. You've seen those bottles with those little things on them. There's some fancy glass dishes that are white with the little almost like little balls on them. I got them all. Okay. And maybe we can do like this. And maybe do the blue at the bottom. Okay. So we'll do our little heart in pink. Give it a good little push. A little arrow in blue. And our little tag. I think I'll just do it in lavender. Just kind of like that. If we can deepen it right around the edge. Okay. So now that's what I was thinking in here too. Do these in the lavender. Like that. But let's do the light pink in the center. Isn't that getting pretty? Oh, I love the pastels. We'll do our little pink. And I'm thinking it's almond rose. Let's see if that's be a good background color. It would definitely be a good distraction from everything else. So I think yes. I think that is a good choice. Try to darken it a little bit, right around the edges. And it doesn't like to darken. Some of these just don't. These colors. Okay. So let's make the little star blue. And see if we can okay. I'm going to do the blue on the flower, or the star, so I don't go over it. You put it down, at least if you do go over it by accident, it's not as bad. All right. Oh, we might as well do these. Okay, did I do it good? I think so. Let's try and do the pink. I'm going to leave that little spot for here and here. That. Look how pretty it's getting. I just love working with pastels. It's just a whole different effect. Oh, We're almost there. Oh, there's two down here. Okay. And I wanted to do, oh, that's just a little line. Okay. That works. I can change that if I want to because it's a light color. I don't think it matters with these Castle Art pencils, even if you press hard. You just got to keep going over and over it. To get the pigment to come down on it. Well, I think that turned out really pretty. All right, so we got a little spoon. I think we'll use this color. We'll highlight it with something. This almond rose. Okay, so I think we could use the cinnamon. Let's give it a little. So we don't have very many dark colors that you can, but that will work. So now we just got to see what we want to do with this bottle here. And I'm really thinking about using these two, the angelic and the viridian. Let me sharpen them, and that will make them stand out a little more. So I'm thinking, because this bottle doesn't have to be see-through. Put the darker on the edges. like that. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do this part like see-through. Well, let's just leave it for now. Work on the bottom and work our way up. Kind of like that. Do our little bubbles like halfway. That's pretty. Darken the sides a little bit. I'll just do the little pearls and the darker. Go up and down these lines. Like that. And then just lightly color. Okay. So we could see if we can go around these. I was going to try to leave the centers open, but I can't. It's virtually impossible. Okay, and so now let me look in my little box. Tickle Pink. Let's try this. Okay. Let's do the periwinkle blue daisy. So thinking we're just going to go ahead and do the pink. Well, let me see what color this is. Green flower. Looks like this is the label, so we'll just I'm just going to highlight it a little bit with this green too. Kind of soften that pink where it's that's better. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So you know me, I've got to do something. Whoops, sorry. I want to do just a little bit of distressed ink. Let's see what we can pull out. Victorian velvet. I wonder how that would look. I'll get my big brush. make sure it doesn't have anything on it. Okay. I don't want a lot, which it doesn't look like it's going to give you a lot anyway. I just want a little hint. And that is really all you get out of this one, again. Some of them are so juicy that you wouldn't dare do this just directly onto it. I think that's enough. Just want a little bit. Let me see. I can get the whole picture in there for you. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed this. I did. So thank you for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you, and all my old ones. I love you all much. You're all so sweet. And don't forget, you can leave me any kind of a message, a comment, anything you'd like. I appreciate it. I will get back to you within the day. We just enjoy what we're doing. And if anybody hasn't told you today that you are amazing, let me be the first. You are amazing. And I love you. Lots of hugs. You have a good day. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.